Come on in, come on in. Divine ones. You know what? I forgot to hook up my mic. I was just that ready to get on here with y'all. Just that excited to get on here with y'all. I just thought about that. So y'all come on in, come on in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. All my divine ones, baby. Check in, check in, check in. Come on in, come on in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Come on in, come on in. All my divine ones, baby. Check in, check in. How y'all doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Come on in, come on in. All the divine ones, baby. All the chosen ones. We are live. Y'all check in, check in, check in. Come on in. How y'all doing this afternoon? Check in, check in. Hey, Coach Monique, responsibility in this thing. Come on in. Monica Stokes, Coach Monica Stokes in this thing. Come on in. Tequila Griffin, I see you, baby. Mentor, I see you. Come on in. How okay? Let me know if y'all can hear me echoey, or if the sound is good. I was supposed to clip my mic in, and I was just so excited to hurry up and get on here with y'all. I jumped on and I didn't connect my mic. So let me know if the sound is good, everything coming through good, if y'all can hear it okay. Come on in, come on in. It's breaking up. Oh no. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It may freeze for a second, but hold on 1 second. Okay. I had to hop over and make sure my Wi-Fi was connected. My Wi-Fi wasn't connected. So I pray that helped it. I pray that helped it out a little bit. God's warrior, welcome to the membership, baby. Come on in, come on in. How y'all doing, baby? Come on in, come on in. To all my people, to all my divine ones that's down here in this South region, down here in Florida, down here around Southwest Georgia, out down here in this little cut down here, baby. I just got done praying. I hear the Lord say, trust me. He say, trust me, baby. Don't be getting in no frenzy. Don't be running, doing this and doing that. Calm down and trust God, baby. God got you, whether it's a hurricane or it ain't a hurricane. He got you every day in the kingdom. When you a chosen one, you a divine one, you ain't got to worry about that thing, baby. God got us like this. Hurricanes start coming through, blowing through. God got us like this. Y'all know what them children, when you, as a parent, when you sense danger, oh, you'll move them children out the way, baby. You'll dive on top of them children. You gonna put them children behind you. You clutch them children like, come, get over here. If you got to put them up under your shirt, you'll put them up under your shirt to keep them children safe. God say, how you think I feel about you? Y'all put it in the comments, baby. Say, I am the chosen one. You the chosen one. And you got to know that God feel the same way about you, baby. He said, you love your children. You think I don't love mine? God don't play by his chosen ones, baby. God don't play by his children. I wish the devil would. He said, when danger come, God got you like this. He got you like this, baby. He got you locked and loaded. Do you hear me? Oh, I'm about to kick the phone over. I'm about to kick the phone over. Look, God got you locked and loaded, baby. God got you like this. Okay, so you ain't got to worry about no danger. You ain't got to worry about no storm. You ain't got to worry about none of that. I hear the Lord say, trust in me. Trust him just like you do every day, baby. That's it. Y'all put it in the comments. Say, I am the chosen one. You the chosen one. Come on now, Pamela. Come on, Karen Williams. Come on, Michaela. Come on, Lee Way. That's it. Y'all put it in the comments. Say, I'm the chosen one. And when you the chosen one, baby, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You can trust in God, and you can know that God got my back, God got my front, God got my side, got my left and my right. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Come on in, baby. I just had to hop on here with y'all today. I was actually just in my zone. I was having a conversation, and I said, you know what? I need to hop on the video. I need to share this with the divine ones. I need to share this with y'all today, baby, because this one thing right here, this one thing, this one mistake, this one thing that you could possibly be looking over, that you could possibly be not doing, could potentially be the one thing that is holding you up from your new life, holding you up from your transformation, holding you up from your dream life. How many people I got on here right now? How many divine ones I got on here right now? You are ready to access your new life. You are tired of living in the past. You tired of living in that broke, busted, and disgustedness. Come on now. You tired of them old seasons, that old personality, that old behavior. Come on now, put it in the comments. Say me. Karen Williams, say me. Yes. God's Warrior, yes. Michaela Jones, say me. Yes, y'all put it in the comments. Come on, Mika. Come on, Angelica. Come on, Monica Stokes. You say me. Me. Come on now, Pamela. Yes, baby. Mary, say me. You tired of living in the past. Come on, Leeway. You tired of living in the past, and you ready to walk into that new life. Come on, Coach Monique. That's it, baby. You ready to embrace the newness of God. You ready to walk in the new life that you know you deserve. I want y'all to put this in the comments. Say, I deserve it. I deserve it. Put it in the comments, baby. If you know that you know that you know that you deserve this new life, that you deserve to live your dream life, that you deserve to walk in the abundance of God, that you deserve all of the good things that God has for you, that you deserve that happiness, you deserve that peace, you deserve that love, you deserve that joy. Put it in the comments. Say, I deserve it. I deserve it. You done cried enough. You done made your down payment for success. You done made the down payment, like how they tell you on the car lot. When you want that car, they tell you got to put a down payment on it. You done already made your down payment for success. Now it's time to receive what's yours. Now it's time to access your new life. It's time to walk through that door. And we don't need nothing holding you up. We don't need nothing stopping you. We don't need nothing hindering you. We don't need nothing blocking your path. I see a straight path laid out for you, and God is saying all you got to do is take the necessary steps. All you got to do is get up and take action. I want y'all to put that in the comments too. Say, take action. This is the season for you to take action. This is the season for you to put into practice everything that you have been learning. You've been learning a lot of stuff. You've been getting a lot of information. You've been watching a lot of videos. You've been taking a lot of notes. Come on now, am I on time or am I on time? So you know you got the game plan. You got the strategy. Now it's time to take action. Now it's time to put one foot in front of the other, and it's time to move. It's time to take action. So I want to ask you a question, baby. In this season of your life, can you commit to saying, you know what? I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and I might not see the whole staircase, but doggone it, I'm finna take the first step. Give me a yes in the comments, baby. If you say, I'm finna take the first step, put a yes in the comments. If you know that you know that you know that you tired of sitting on ground zero, you tired of being at the bottom, you tired of looking at all this stuff and looking at all these people live their life and looking at all these people be happy and looking at all these people start successful businesses and looking at all these people do this and do that, and you know that you know that you know that you deserve this life for yourself. Come on now, put it in the comments. Say, yes, yes, this is your season, baby. Listen, as your coach, I want that commitment to you. I want that commitment from you, excuse me. I want that commitment from you where you say, Toya, I'm going to give my yes. Yes, I will go all in for me. Yes, I will do whatever it takes. That's what you're saying when you say yes. I want you to understand what you're saying when you say yes. You making a commitment to yourself. And I ain't playing about this thing. I want you to document this day. Today is September the 25th, 2024. I want you to get your journal, get your blue ink pen, and I want you to write it down that this is the date that you said that I'm going to make a commitment to go all in on my dreams. I'm going to make a commitment to go all in on my goals. Put it in the comments, baby. Say yes. Say yes. And I want you to write that thing down. I want you to document this day. I want you to document this commitment. Write it down in your journal, because something powerful, y'all hear me when I say this, Something powerful happens when you write it down. Something powerful shifts in the spirit realm when you make a decision. That's number one. You got to make a decision that I'm not going to keep living my life the way I've been living my life because it's not working for me. See, once you realize that what you've been doing, it ain't working for you, it's not producing the results for you that you know you deserve, it's not getting you to the new life that you know you deserve, the life that your children deserve, the life that you want to be able to give to your family, the life you want to be able to give to your husband, to your wife, to whoever you want to be a blessing to. It all starts with you. Put it in the comments. Say it starts with me. It starts with me. Put it in the comments, baby. Say it starts with me. It all starts with you. You make that decision to say, I'm going to give my yes today. And let me tell you that your yes don't stop at when the clock strike midnight tonight and the time roll over to Thursday, September 26th. Your yes don't stop. Okay? Your yes continues. So tomorrow, when you wake up and the sun is shining on you, I need you to give me another yes. Even if I'm not around to hear your yes. I need you to give me another yes. I need you to give God another yes. When you get up in the morning and you're thinking about all the things that you got to do and you don't feel like being bothered with these folks on their job and you don't feel like laughing at all these jokes that ain't even funny. You don't feel like putting no smile on your face. You don't feel like dealing with the children. You don't feel like dealing with them coworkers. You don't feel like working out today. You don't feel like walking. You just say, I don't feel like doing none of it, Latoya. I need you to still give me your yes. Give me your yes. Give God your yes. When you get up in the morning, I want you to get up with a yes. Come on, Angelica, homeschool life. I know. You don't feel like homeschooling today. You don't feel like putting the children on the bus today. You don't feel like dealing with the teachers today. You don't feel like going to the parent-teacher conference today. You don't feel, even when you don't feel like it, can I still have your yes? Can you give me a yes as your coach? Can you give me a yes even when you don't feel like it? Even when you don't feel like running your business? Even when you don't feel like getting on camera and creating content? Even when you don't feel like sending emails? Even when you don't feel like coaching your clients? Even when you don't feel like opening up that shop and turning that close sign to open? Even when you don't feel like it, can you still give me your yes? Because this is one of the things that's going to separate the real from the fake, that's going to separate the successful from everybody else who don't make it. Even when you don't feel like it, can you still give me your yes? Can you still say yes regardless of your feelings? Come on now. Somebody put this in the comments. Say, feelings won't stop me. Feelings won't stop me. Come on now. Angelica said, you all up in my business. I came to get in some business today. I came to get all up in your business. I'm going to get all up in your business, but it's going to change you. It's going to help, baby. Put it in the comments. Say, feelings won't stop me. Make up your mind today that your feelings will not stop you. When you do that, do you realize how powerful you become when you say that? When you say that when you won't allow your feelings to stop you, when you don't allow your emotions to stop you, when the enemy can't pull your strings like that no more because he realized that it don't stop you. All it does is propel you. All it does is push you forward. Do you know how powerful you become when you do that? I want you to affirm that today, that my feelings, my emotions, my circumstances won't stop me. I want you to make up your mind that no matter what, you still gonna hit that clock for you. You still gonna clock in for you. Because if you don't do it, who gonna do it? If you don't clock in for you, who gonna clock in for you? If you don't hit that time clock for yourself, for your dreams, for your goals, who gonna hit it for you? Nobody. So I ain't even got into the mistake yet, y'all. This is just some coaching I'm giving y'all. But let me jump into it. Let me get into the one mistake that you want to make sure you do not make, because this mistake will hold you up from your dreams. It will hold you up from your dream life, from your new life. And that one mistake is lack of intention. Lack of intention. No intention. No intentionality. If you're a divine one and you done attended some of our master classes, particularly the God Said It's in Your Voice master class, you know I teach on this and I talk about this all the time, that you got to pay attention and you got to use intention. You have to be intentional. When you are going after your dreams, when you are going after your goals, when you are going after that new life, intention is the name of the game, baby. Intention is the name of the game. Without intention, you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. If you don't set an intention for something, you just shooting in the dark. You just shooting, or you taking action, you doing some stuff, and you hoping you hit something. You hoping you accomplish something. How many of y'all been like that before? You just kind of get up and live your life hoping for a breakthrough, hoping for a miracle. I hope something good happened for me today. I hope something good come my way today. That's not the way to get to your dream life. That's not the way to get to the new life that God has for you. You got to put some intention behind that thing. And I'm going to give y'all a real life practical example. I'm going to give you a real life practical example that God showed me the power of this with something just as simple as walking. Walking. So y'all know I talk about my prayer walks all the time. I've been going on my prayer walks. I've been going out, walking outside, walking on my walking pad. I just been turned into a walker. I'm a walker. That's my new identity. I love to walk. That's where you're going to find me. If you're looking for me, you can find me somewhere on a walk. Okay? So God showed me how this even applies to walking. I first started walking this year. I've been walking since I started my fitness journey, but this year was when I really got more serious about walking, somewhere around February of this year. When I first started walking this year, in this year of February, I set my goal for 10,000 steps. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get in 10,000 steps. So I was getting in the 10,000 steps every day, but I was kind of moseying around with getting the 10,000 steps in. It was like, okay, let me see where I'm at. Okay, I was like, okay, let me do a few steps around the house. Let me go from the front door to the back door. Let me walk around the house a little bit so I can get these steps in. Let me go and do this. Let me go do that. Let me go walk back and forth. Like, just kind of, okay, all right, I done hit my 10,000 steps. Okay, so I was just kind of moseying around with no intention. I want y'all to catch this now. I was just kind of moseying around and I was hitting my 10,000 steps. But it was just like just here and there. Like I wasn't putting no intention behind it. Like I wasn't putting no seriousness behind it. It was just like I get the steps in whenever I get them in. Like I'll just go walk around the house, or I'll just go walk at the store or something like that. And I was looking at my results as far as like my body and my fitness and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not getting the results that I want to get. Like all these people talk about how they losing weight walking. I'm not seeing it. Like what? It ain't giving. Y'all know how people say it ain't giving what it's supposed to be a gain. Like what's going on? And one day when I was out walking, I said, okay, Toya, look at how long it's taking you to walk 1 mile. It was taking me somewhere around like 27 minutes to walk 1 mile. So what I did was I said, okay, what if you can get your time down? What if you can lower that time that it takes for you to walk a mile? So this is intention right here. This is what intention start seeping in, start sneaking in. I stopped just kind of moseying around. Come on, Glendolyn, you done already said it. Walk faster. I stopped just moseying around and I put some intention behind that thing, and I started looking at the time that it was taking me to walk a mile. Because see, I was just focused on, okay, let me get the 10,000 steps in. Okay, I hit the 10,000 steps for the day. Okay, I'm good. And I thought that was just it. But it was more to it than that. It was more to it than just getting a certain amount of steps in. It's, Toya, how much intention are you putting behind each one of those steps? How much force are you putting behind that step? How much energy are you putting behind that step? Yes, you're taking the step, but you're not putting a lot of energy behind that step. You just moseying around with that step. But when I started being more intentional with that step, and I said, let me step a little faster. Let me step a little quicker. Okay, I said, all right, it's taking me 27 minutes. Let me try to work it down to 25 minutes. And then let me try to work it down to 23 minutes. And then let me try to work it down to 21 minutes. And then now I done work my time down. I can walk a mile in 16 minutes. Why is that? Because I added some intentionality to my walks. I stopped just moseying around and I said, okay, let me set a goal. Let me set a goal. And when I did that, when I increased my speed, when I set an intention for my walk and I increased my speed, boom, that's when I started seeing huge changes in my body. That's when I started seeing huge changes with my fitness, and I started reaching my fitness goals. I started hitting my fitness goals, and I started seeing transformation in my life, transformation in my body. And it's the same way with you. It's the same principle for anything that you want to do. If you want to get to your new life, then this can't be something that you just kind of mosey around with. And you kind of interested a little bit, so you may take a little class here, or you take a little class there, or you read a little book here. You read a few pages over there, then you don't go back to it for about 2 weeks. You don't go back to it to about 3 months. You join a membership here, and you really don't show up to the sessions like that. You're really not watching the replays like that. You just kind of hop in every now and then, just moseying around. That's how I was when I was doing my walks in the beginning. I was moseying around. And because I was moseying around, and I didn't set a real intention, I didn't set a real goal, I didn't aim for anything. Listen, when you don't aim for nothing, you won't hit nothing. When you aim for nothing, that's exactly what you're going to hit. Nothing. But when you set an intention, when you set a goal, and you start moving with intention, you start saying, okay, let me block my calendar. Let me set some time aside on my calendar. Okay, so let me see. We're going to be meeting on this time. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing that. Okay, let me move some stuff around, and let me block this time out to read this book. Let me block this time out to meet with my coach. Let me block this time out to meet with my accountability partner. Or let me block this time out to write my business plan. Let me block this time out to write this first page of my book. A lot of you've been wanting to start things for a long time, and you just can't seem to get it done. You can't. One of the things that you lack, that you probably lacking, is intentionality. Intentionality. And I will give you another example. When you get with somebody, when you start dating somebody, ladies, okay, let's just say you start dating a man. And y'all know now, as ladies, as women, all right, at some point in time, probably around that third, fourth, fifth month, you gonna kind of be like, sir, what we doing? What we doing? I like you and everything. I like hanging out with you. I like spending time with you, but I'm getting older, and you ain't trying to run them off or nothing, but you just like, what, sir, what we doing? What's going on? And how you gonna feel if he tell you, well, we just taking our time. We just taking our time. We gonna see what become of this. Like, we just having fun, and we gonna see what become of this. Like, we just going with the flow. We just going with the flow, and it's good. Like, it's good what we got right now. We ain't got to be talking about all that. Like, it's good right now. Let's keep it good. We ain't got to put no title on nothing. We ain't got to be trying to complicate things and all that stuff. How you gonna feel when he do that? How you gonna feel when he say that? Come on now, some of my single ladies, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, baby. How you gonna feel if he tell you that? Come, Angelica say bye. Bye. Come on now, honey got the running man emoji up there. Honey said she gonna be running the other way. Come on now, Karen Williams say, I could be like, what you mean? Right. What you mean? We're gonna take it slow. What you mean? We're gonna go with the flow. Raisin Brand say bye. What you mean? Why? And why is that? Tamiko said, wrong answer, I'm out. Come on now. And why is that? That's because you understand the principle of intentionality. You understand that if we don't have a purpose behind this, if we don't set a goal for this, where are we going? What are we doing? What is our intention? Come on now. Angelica say, sir, you fired. No, don't fire him, Angelica. Come on now, but it's the truth. Intention means, y'all know I love my synonyms. Some synonyms for intention is aim. Aim. I want y'all to write that down. The word aim. A-I-M. Aim. What are we aiming at? Okay, we can't just be doing something just to be doing it. We can't just be doing something just to say, well, I did that, well, I read that self-development book. Well, I went to that I took the coaching session, Toya. I joined the membership. Well, I did this, I did that. Yeah, but if you didn't have a goal, if you didn't have a plan, you didn't have a strategy, if you didn't have some intention behind that thing, what is the aim? What are we aiming at? That's why that woman had that conversation with that man, because she want to know, like, what are we aiming at? Where are we going? What's the meaning behind all of this? What is the purpose of this? Like, I want to be involved in this. I want to be a part of this, but I want to make sure I'm a part of something that's worth my time. I'm a part of something that's going to give back to me. I want to move with intention. That is the one mistake that a lot of people make that holds them up from their dream life. They do just like how I was doing when I first started my walks. They start moseying around. And it's like, well, I did it. I showed up. I came. But did you really put your best foot forward? Come on now. Did you really put your best foot forward? Okay, you went to church. Okay, but did you just go to church just to say you went to church? Or did you really put your best foot forward? Like, were you attentive during the service? Did you listen to what the pastor was saying? Can you tell somebody what the message was about? Like, what is your plan to execute on what the pastor said? What are you going to do when you leave the service today? What action step are you going to take when you leave today? That is intention. That separates you from everybody else that just moseyed in there for the sake of coming to church. Same way with any other environment. Coaching, group coaching. I have a group coaching program that I coach my divine ones. For the divine ones that say, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to listen to the teaching. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to execute on what Toya taught us how to do, what Toya trained us on how to do, what she coached us on, what the other coaches were speaking about. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to read. I'm going to study. I'm going to set a plan of action. I am clear on the one thing that I need to do today when I leave out of this coaching session that's going to move me closer to my goals. Those students are going to have better results and are going to have better success than the students that just come in the session for the sake of coming to the session. Because when we mosey around and we just, let me see what they talking about today. Like how I was doing with my walk, just moseying around. Then looking at the scale and mad because I ain't seeing no results. No, you ain't gonna see no results because you're not being intentional. You moseying around. But let me tell y'all this. This is something I realized. When I set some intention behind my walks, my whole demeanor changed. Everything changed. I went from the woman that was moseying around, my whole identity changed. Intention changes your identity. I want y'all to write that down. When you set intention behind what you're doing, it not only changes the method of what you're doing, but it changes you. It changes your identity. Because I shifted from the woman that was just moseying around, to the woman that was on a mission. I became a woman on a mission. Now my walks are not just about me moseying around. My walks are about, listen, I'm a woman on a mission. I got a goal. I got somewhere to be. And every step I take now, I'm looking at ways that I can increase my speed, methods that I can, and in me doing this, I learn new information. I learned that if I take shorter steps And that's going to allow me to move quicker. I learned that when I have my hands free, when my hands are free, I'm not holding something in my hand, not holding something in my phone. Holding my phone in my hand. When my hands are pretty much free, and I can use my arms now to help me with my stride when I'm walking. And I take shorter steps, because as I'm taking shorter steps, it allows me to walk faster. And it allowed me to get my steps in quicker, versus taking larger steps like that. And so it is changing my whole identity. When you set an intention and when you move with intention, it changes your whole identity. Get ready to become a whole nother person, because you about to be a whole nother person. Your family is not going to recognize you. They're going to be like, who is this woman? Who is this man? Who is you? Come on now, hit y'all with that. TJ, y'all put it in the comments. Say, who is you? Like my baby, TJ, baby, who is you? They ain't even going to recognize you. Your husband is not going to recognize you. He going to be like, what is my wife? Who are you and what have you done with my wife? Who are you and what have you done with my husband? Who is this man? Like on The Color Purple. We said, Hoppo, who them woman? Who is you? Yeah, you want to change your identity? Come on, Shar. Come on, Tamiko. Come on, Melanie Rankin. That's it. Who is you? If you want to change your identity, you want to become a whole new person, set some intention behind what you do. Set some intention behind what you do. Even with cooking, even as a mother, when I started setting intention behind the meals that I was cooking for my children, I started seeing transformation happen in my children. I started watching their portions. Instead of just moseying around, going through the motions, just dump food on their plate. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. No, now I'm paying attention to their portion sizes. They asking for something like, baby, you don't need them seconds. Okay, mama gave you enough on your plate. That's enough. You don't need the seconds. Okay? Why? Because I'm thinking about, and a lot of people will be like, nah, I don't agree with that. But let me tell y'all why. I'm thinking about the things that my children would have to deal with as far as their self-esteem. The world is cruel. Okay? Children are brutal. Children are brutally honest. And that's part of us protecting our children is we got to steward over them and watch what they looking at, what they paying attention to, what they eating, how much they eating. This is all intention. This is all intention. And then now what's happening? TJ, Tater, they getting compliments from people. They like them compliments that they done started getting from people. Like, oh, what you doing? You look good. Oh, you losing weight. Oh, you shed. Oh, you look. Yeah. Why? Because intention changes everything. It changes everything. So when we stop just going through the motions and we stop just moseying around, and we add some intention behind that, okay, let me look up some recipes. Let me look up some more healthier options that I can feed my family, because I learned this too. Women, you have so much power over your home. You got so much power over the atmosphere. Literally, whatever you go in that kitchen and make, they gonna eat. They gonna eat. I don't care what it is. They gonna eat. Because what else they gonna do? What else they gonna eat? So whatever mama eating, if you done change your lifestyle, you done change your habits, you done start introducing that to your children. Start introducing that to your whole household. And then what happened is everybody in your household, it don't happen overnight now, but they slowly get on board. They're going to slowly get on board. And then after a while, everybody moving with intention. Imagine how that changed the whole atmosphere of your house. Imagine how when you live in a household that has set an intention for a new life, and it all started with you now. You are the change. Put that in the comments. Say, I am the change. You are the answer to the prayers that you've been praying. You are the answer to what you've been looking for the answers that you've been seeking. Come on now. Come on, Coach Tyson. If you don't buy it, then they can't eat it. What they gonna do? If it ain't in the kitchen, if it ain't in the refrigerator, how they gonna get it? So boom, that eliminates a lot of the stuff right there. Is you scratching it off your grocery list. Now they ain't got the Oreos in there to eat. Now they ain't got the ice cream in there to eat. So we just don't even buy it. Come on now, that's it. Y'all put it in the comments. Say, I am the change. I am the change. That's it. You the change. So imagine a household that is moving with intention. I see a lot of the things that y'all are having to pray for. You will be able to eliminate a lot of things off of your prayer list by simply moving with intention, by simply paying attention and being intentional. You know what? Let me pay attention. Let me pay attention. You know what? Let me put my phone down. Let me close this laptop. Okay? Let me actually listen to my son read this story. Let me actually be available for my son right here. Let me actually be available to have this conversation with my daughter right here. A lot of things that you having to pray about, I see them just disappearing. Because intention changes everything. It changes you and it changes the atmosphere around you. And so another synonym for intention is target. Target. I want y'all to put that word in the comments. Target. Target. So when I started on my walks, like I said, the shift for me, the huge shift for me, and when I started seeing transformation, when I started seeing next level results, was when I set a target. I set a target. So like I said, instead of me just moseying around, I started looking at my watch for more than just the steps, because I used to only use my watch to track my steps. But I started looking at the other aspects on my watch. Like I started looking at, I go to the activity section of my watch when I'm on my walks, and I started looking at my distance. I started looking at how the mile that I just walked, how long it took me to walk that mile. I started looking at my average time per mile. I started looking at my speed. I started paying attention, and I started using intention. And like I said, it shifted my identity from the woman that was just moseying around to now I'm a woman on a mission. And when you set an intention, I want y'all to please hear me when I say this. When you set an intention, you give off a different energy. You give off a different spirit. The world outside of you can pick up on is something different about this woman. It's something different about this man. When you set an intention, you send out a different spirit. Come on now. When you become a woman on a mission, when you become a man on a mission, when you become a man with a target, when you become a woman with an aim, with a target, your walk change. Your demeanor change. Your facial expressions change. Your spirit change. Your identity change. Everything changed. And then what happened is the outside world, all of the opportunities and the blessings and all of the wonderful things that were closed off from you, because you have an intention now, and because you sending out a different spirit, you sending out a different energy, you know what that do? Them doors fly open. They fly open for you. And now you start seeing things that you didn't see before. So because I set an intention to behind my walks, and I set a goal, I set an aim, now I'm finding out all this information about walking. I'm learning all these new things about walking, and I'm understanding that walking is a whole science behind this. Like it's lit. It ain't just walking. It's a whole science behind this. So I'm becoming like a master walker. Like I'm becoming, and everything I'm learning, what I'm doing, I'm adding value to myself, because now I can share this information with my audience. I can share this information. See, that's why you want to commit to a lifestyle of learning, because we are going to be compensated in life based upon the value that we give. That's how you get paid. That's how you make money. It is based on what you know how to do. What kind of information do you have? What kind of knowledge do you have? What kind of value do you add? That determines your paycheck. That determines how much you make in your business. So when you set an intention, it all go back to the intention. When you set an intention and you start putting out a different spirit, you start putting out a different energy, You start putting out a different demeanor. Now, opportunities that were closed off to you, they open it up. And you learning information that you didn't know before. You finding out new information. You getting new knowledge that you didn't know before. Why? Because you're open to it now. Because you are a man on a mission now. You're not just moseying around. You're not just shooting the breeze. You're not just chopping it up. You're a man on a mission now. You're a man with a target. You're a woman with a target. So now, boom, 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 opportunities coming. Opportunities coming. You'll hear about, oh, they having this event at this place. Oh, they having this seminar at this place. Oh, such and such doing this kind of free training. Oh, such and such doing this kind of free webinar. Oh, this the kind of book you need to read. Oh, this the type of, you run into somebody at the grocery store. You run into somebody at the mall, and they just so happen to know about this one thing that you've been trying to figure out. But if you never set an intention for that, if you never set an aim for that, then you don't have a target. You don't have a target. And you won't hit it. And then even if you did hit something, like we used to say back in the day, like you hit a lick. Even if you did hit a lick, you won't know it. You won't know it because you don't have a target. You don't have an aim. Y'all ever see people where you can clearly see that they are blessed. But all they do is talk about what they don't have and what they don't got and who they don't know. And you looking at them like, you got more than enough. What, you got all this stuff, you got that. They can't see it. They can't see it. So if you can be attracting things into your life, you could be blessed, but without that intention, without that, you can't even see it. You can't even see what you have. You can't even see. So when you set that intention to say, all right, I'm going to move differently today. All right. I'm not just going to get up out my bed and just see what the day brings me. No, I'm going to get up with a target. What is your target for today? What is your aim for today? You might have got up this morning without that, but tomorrow I want you to get up with one. I want you to get up with one. I want you to get up and aim for something. And watch and see, just because you have an aim, just because you have a target, your day is not just going to go like it normally would go. You're not going to just mosey around through your day. Just like I stopped moseying around on my walk. Now, if you're going to come walk with me, you got to keep up. You got to keep up, baby, because we got a target. We ain't moseying around. We ain't shooting the breeze. We ain't just chopping it up. We got intention now. And see, that's when you put your body into a whole nother zone. That's what I realized. When I added intention to my walks, I put my body in a whole nother zone. You put your body in the fat burning zone when you add intention to your walks. Oh, and when you add intention to your life, you shift your life into a whole nother zone. They're gonna be looking for you in zone 1 and you in zone 2. You in zone 3. You on a whole nother frequency. You on a whole nother wavelength, baby. These folks gonna come back looking for you, expecting you to respond the same way you used to respond. I'm gonna tell you now, your husband, that wasn't gonna catch your husband off guard because he looking for you to respond a certain way. Wife looking for you to respond a certain way. Them folks on your job looking for you to respond a certain way. But you responding differently now. You on a different frequency now. You on a different wavelength now. Why? Because you set a new intention. Come on now. And I'm telling y'all, for any of you that want to be able to drop your 9 to 5, that's part of what I do. I train and certify life coaches, help you drop that 9 to 5, work from home, create an income while making an influence on this world. If you truly want to be able to do that and drop your 9 to 5 and do what you love to do full time, take heed to what I'm telling you on this video. Because what happens is when you got to do this daily. This can't be something you do every other day. This can't be something you do when you feel like it. This is something you have to do every single day. You have to get up and add some intentionality to your life. Be intentional about doing exactly what you said you would do. Do not allow yourself to slip into that spirit of where you just kind of moseying around and you just kind of going through the motions, because you will not get to your dream life like that. Only the people that are intentional, Only the people that create a plan and they stick to it, come hell or high water, and hell gonna come. Because everything, listen, when you set an intention, everything in the world, because that's how this world is wicked. Everything in this world is gonna try to stop you from getting to your goal. It's going to try to stop you. That's why in the Bible, the Apostle Paul, he said, I am forgetting those things which are behind me. And he said, I am reaching forth to those things which are before me. And then he said, I press. I want y'all to put that in the comments. Say, I got to press. I got to press. You got to press, baby. You got to press. Because they're going to come with the bad news. They're going to come with the phone calls. They're going to come with the emails. Somebody going to try you. Like we say, somebody going to test your gangster. They going to test your gangster, baby. They going to see, do you really mean what you said? Let me see. Let me see. He say he done changed and stuff. Come on now. Come on. That's it, Kimberly Anita. Come on now. Y'all put in the comments, say, I got to press. I got to press. Because the enemy going to try you. He gonna try you. He gonna try you, and he gonna do everything he can. Listen, them co-workers gonna do everything they can. Sometimes your own family members, people in your own household, your own children, go do everything they can. Listen, it ain't them. It's your adversary. It's your spiritual enemy. You gotta understand who your opponent is. Your opponent is not your wife. Your opponent is not your husband. Your opponent is not your daughter. Your opponent is not your son. Your opponent is not your coworker, not your mother, not your father, not none of these people. Not none of the people that raised you. That's not your opponent. You have a spiritual adversary. And the Bible speaks of him, how he walks about the earth to and fro, crafty, just meddling. Just crafty with his broke down ugly self, walks about the earth to and fro, seeking whom he may devour and who he may destroy. But you got to make up your mind right here and right now. He ain't taking me out because I'm oppressed. Let me tell y'all something about this life we live, baby. You got to be intentional. You got to be. Listen, even to receive salvation, you have to be intentional. And salvation is God's gift to you. But you got to push through some stuff to be able to receive your gift. You got to press through some stuff to be able to receive what God has for you, your spiritual inheritance. Everything, listen, anything and everything that's worth having, like they say, is worth fighting for. You got to fight. That's what I mean when I say intention. That's the one mistake that's holding a lot of people up from their dream life. You're not putting up enough of a fight. You're giving up too easy. You're throwing in the towel too easy. You got to fight, baby. The Bible says we got to fight the good fight of faith. You got to fight. Somebody put it in the comments, baby. If you making up your mind right here and right now, you going to fight, I want you to put it in the comments. Say fight. Just put the word fight. Just say fight, baby. You got to fight. I'm like the man on the 5 heartbeats, baby. He said, I got to fight every night just to prove my love. You got to fight. You got to fight every night. Do you hear me? You got to fight every day. You got to fight every night just to prove your love. You got to fight. You got to fight. If you want to change your body, you got to fight. If you want to drop that weight, you got to fight. If you want a successful marriage with your husband, with your wife, you got to fight. If you want to raise successful children, you got to fight. You got to fight every day. And you got to fight every night just to prove your love. You got to fight, baby. Somebody put it in the comments. Y'all hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Put it in the comments, baby. Say, I got to fight. You got to fight, baby. Ain't anything worth having, and that's going to last you for a long time. It ain't just going to fall in your lap. Come on now. It ain't just going to fall in your lap. You got to fight for it. I want you to think about anything that is successful in your life. Anything that you had that you have that has stood the test of time, that is successful, that made it. Did it just fall in your lap? I want y'all to think about that. Did it just fall in your lap? Did you just wake up one day and it was just there? Did you get it because you moseyed around? Gotta get my water. Mouth getting dry. I want y'all to think about that. Come on now. Did you get it because you moseyed around? Did you get it because, oh, well, I'm going to just wake up today and see what happened? I'm going to just wake up today and see what fall in my lap? Ask some of these folks that got a successful marriage. Ask some of these folks that been married 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. They going to tell you, oh, no. We ain't just stumbled into that. We had to be very intentional. Yeah. We had to set some purpose behind these. We had to set some targets. We had to set some aim. We had to have some goals, and we had to work towards those goals. We had to work on ourselves. We had to work on each other. We had to get counseling. We had to get coaching. We had to get mentoring. We had to read books. You ain't finna just mosey into a good marriage. You ain't finna just mosey into a successful business. Ask some of these successful entrepreneurs. They gonna tell you. Now, I know you get on social media, they make it look like you can have a successful business overnight, but that's a lie. That's not true. If you want a successful business, it's going to take intentionality. And it's going to take intentionality week after week, month after month, year after year. It don't stop. It don't stop. Eventually, you will get to a point where you can kind of rest a little bit and enjoy the fruits of your labor. But before you can enjoy the fruits of the tree, you got to sow the seeds. Like they say, that tree is out there today because somewhere along the way, a long time ago, somebody planted that seed for that tree. That's why you got that tree right now that you can go up under and enjoy the shade from that tree, because somebody was intentional. Somebody had an aim, somebody had a target, and they say, you know what? I am going to plant this seed because I know that one day there will be a tree. One day we will have a tree, and this tree will provide shade, and this tree will provide fruit for us to eat. So you got to be the one that set that intention. You got to be the one to set that goal. And like I said, when you do that, it changes everything about you. Changes you. When I set an intention for my walk, now when you see me, if you see me walking, you can take one glance at me and know this woman working on something. This woman got some kind of goal. I don't know what she doing, but she ain't just out here just to be out here. This woman got somewhere to be. This woman is on a mission. This one, and then the consistency. So it starts with the intention, and then the intention is what flows over into consistency. Because you done set an intention, now you come on now, I'm finna run somebody over. Because you done set an intention, now you know where you're going, you got a goal, you got an aim. This is where the consistency come in. Because you know, I can't hit this and quit it. I can't hit it and quit it because I ain't gonna get to my goal like that. I ain't gonna get to my aim. I'm not gonna hit my target like that. So now that hit it and quit it mentality is gone. Now you know I have to show up. I have to be here. And you know what started happening? People start noticing. People start noticing. It ain't no way you're going to do this and not stand out, because the world is so average. The world is so basic. The world is so mediocre. The world is just so mosey. Just, we going to get up and see what happened today. We're going to get up and see what's on social media today. We're going to scroll today. We're going to walk a little bit here and there. I might go to the gym. I might not. I might work on my business. I might not. And then here you come with intention. Here you come with some intentionality behind what you're doing. Here you come with an aim. Here you come with a target. Here you come being consistent. Baby, you're going to blow smoke on these people. Do you understand me? What competition? It won't be no competition. You will realize that you were never in competition with nobody but yourself. Somebody put it in the comments. Say it's me versus me. It's me versus me. It's you versus you, baby. It's you versus you. Put it in the comments, baby. It's me versus me. Come on, Melanie Rankin. That's it. Put it in the comments. That's who you in competition with. That's who you going toe-to-toe with. Come on, Monica Stokes. Come on, let's talk about it with LaDon Moore. Come on now. Come on, Ty. It's me versus me. Come on, God's warrior. Come on, Alicia. It's me versus me. Come on, honey. Come on, Angelica. Come on, Karen Williams, Glendolyn Henderson. I see you, baby. Queendom Moore, Leeway Conscious. Come on now. Emil Lachey, Amber Lee, Azucena. Come on now. Put it in the comments. Say it's me versus me. I am in competition with myself. Come on, Kimberly Anita. I got to beat out myself. Come on, Pamela. Come on, Ebony. Me versus me. Tara, welcome to the membership, baby. Come on in. Come on in. It's me versus me. If I can conquer myself, I can conquer anything. Come on, Dr. J. If I can move out of my own way, everybody else gonna move out of my way. But everybody else not gonna move out my way until I get out of my way. I gotta get out of my own way. And when I got out of my own way, and I set an intention and my energy shifted, oh, they can pick up on your energy. People know who they can play with and who they can't play with. Who am I talking to? See, when you set an intention, not your energy, if you putting out a different spirit, a lot of that stuff that approach you ain't even gonna approach you. A lot of them co-workers that was trying you, they not even gonna try you because they picking up on that he ain't the one to try. She ain't the one to try. He's a man on a mission. She's a woman on a mission. Such and such don't play that. Come on now. Y'all ever listen to some of these folks that talk about some of the stuff they go through and what approached them and what they deal with, and you like, child, I ain't never had to deal with that. Lord bless them. I can only imagine what that's like. I ain't never had, you know why? Because you putting out a different spirit. You got a different intention that you ain't the one to play with. Come on, Dr. J, you on a mission. And they done picked up, them spirits done picked up on that Dr. J ain't the one to play with. Monica Stokes ain't the one to play with. Glendolyn ain't the one to play with. Y'all put it in the comments, baby. Say, I ain't the one. I'm not the one. When it comes to that, when it comes to foolishness, when it comes to drama, when it comes to gossip, put it in the comments. Say, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Like the little dinosaur thing on the old show used to say, not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama. My kids pulled that thing over and went to watch. I'm like, how the world y'all find that? That's from back in the day. Little dinosaur sitting at the table talking, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama. Somebody put it in the comments, baby. Say, I'm not the one. I'm not the mama to play with. You not the woman to play with. You not the man to play with. Not the one. Come on now. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Did this speak to your spirit today? Did this resonate with you today? If it did, put a yes in the comments, baby. If this spoke to your spirit today. Did it bless you? Did it speak to your spirit today? Put a yes with all the S's. Put a yes in the comments, baby. Yes. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Raisin Brand say yes, ma'am. Monica Stokes say on point. Karen Williams say yes. Alicia say yes. Queendom Moore, Melanie Rankin, Ty, I see y'all. Come on now. I am Lanisha. I see you. Yes. Amber Lee say always. I love y'all too, baby. I love y'all too. So if this is speaking to your spirit today, come on now. I want to share with you real quick before y'all hop off. If it's speaking to your spirit, let me share with you how we can take the next step of the journey. Remember, I told y'all about intention, and I told you and broke it down to you how it's important for you to start saying yes. Then this is how you can go to the next step of the journey with me. If you are not a member of our group coaching community, I want to invite you to join our group coaching community. I have a couple of my students that's on the live right now. If you are one of my students in the group coaching membership, I want you to put it in the comments, say students. Yes, baby. I have a couple of my students on right now. I want to invite y'all to click that link that I posted in my description and join me. If you like what you got here today, if it was speaking to your spirit and you want more of this, you want more coaching like this, you want more teaching, you're ready for that accountability, you want a community of people that are just like you, that's pushing you towards greatness, that's pushing you towards success, that's not going to let you sleep, not going to let you rest until you get to your next level. Come on now, Tamiko, Karen Williams, Amber Lee is one of my students. Alicia is one of my students. Come on now, Shara, yes. Miss Lanisha is in the membership, yes. So I want to invite y'all to join. I want to invite you to come on in, come on in. And I want to invite you to take the next step of the journey. Don't stop here. Don't stop here, because what was key for me and what took me to the next level was getting coaching, getting mentoring, getting up under somebody that knows the ropes, that can walk this journey of transformation, and they could teach me and tell me some things, because what coaching and mentoring does, it collapses the time. It collapses the time. It saves you a lot of time of going through trial and error of trying to figure it all out by yourself. Yes, Melanie Rankin is one of my students. Jamitra's mentor, yes, one of my students. Yes, they came on in. Now I want you to come on in, baby, and get your transformation. Click that link in the description, baby. If this spoke to your spirit today and you say, you know what, I'm gonna start moving with some intentionality. I'm gonna start moving with some intentionality. I'm gonna start moving with an aim, with a target, and don't just come into the membership for the sake of coming into the membership. Don't just, what we said, don't mosey around, but I want you to come in with an aim. I want you to come in with a target. I want you to come in with a plan. And if you need help setting up a plan, send me an email to support@IamLatoyaOkeia.com. Because as your coach, myself and our other coaches that I have in the membership that coach along with me, we are committed. My students on here, they know, y'all know, we are committed to helping you get your transformation. We are committed to helping you grow spiritually. We are committed to helping you set your goals and giving you the accountability and the support that you need through our group coaching to help you reach your goals. So join right now, baby. And I'm going to see you on our coaching call this Friday. We have a coaching call this Friday. If the weather permits and everything goes well with my internet and everything, I'm going to be seeing y'all on our coaching call this Friday. So will I see you? Will you be there? Can you give me a yes in the comments? Give me a yes in the comments, baby. Do I have your yes? Do I have your yes? Will I see you inside the community? We have a private support group in there where you can come in and make posts. It is a private group that is outside of social media, because that's huge right there. I don't need you going on social media getting distracted by social media. That's why we don't have a Facebook group. We don't have none of that stuff. We have a private support group that is outside of social media, that you can come in and connect with a family of other divine ones that are all over the world. You have access to a whole new family. That is very important when you walk in your journey of transformation, because you know a lot of times you cannot get the support that you need from your family members, from your friends. They still living the old life. They don't understand this new way of life that you're walking into. They don't understand that you're on a different frequency. They don't understand that you're moving with intentionality. They receive it as offense. Many times they take offense to it. Who am I talking to? They take your greatness as offense. They take you going after your goals as, oh, you ain't got time for us no more. You don't pay attention to us no more. You don't hang out with us no more. But you know, it's all love. You just chasing something different now. Come on now. You want to become that next level version of yourself. And you realize that it takes sacrifices in order for you to do that. And I'm telling you right here, right now, that you don't have to walk this journey alone. Don't suffer in silence, and don't walk this journey alone. And we make sure that each one of our members, each one of our students, we do open mic sessions where you're able to be heard, where you're able to have a voice. Listen, this is not one of them memberships. This is not one of them communities where you just get tossed in with a whole bunch of people and they don't even know you in there. They don't even know you exist. Come on now. My students on here, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. In some sessions, we are on 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Listen, however long it takes for you to get your transformation. We have different times. So if you work during the day, you work at night, I alternate the sessions. Some sessions we have during the daytime and some we do in the evening time. Because I know I have some of my students emailed in that are international. Y'all are in different time zones. So I do take that into consideration too. And I alternate the times of the sessions. We do pop-up classes where I pop in every now and then and do a surprise teaching for y'all. Also, being a part of the membership is so many perks, y'all. You get early access to any in-person events that we do. I always drop it in the membership first. I give my members first access before we release any tickets to the public. Members in my group coaching community, you receive first access to get the early bird tickets before I release it to the public. So you also get free access to our master classes when I teach, when I do the paid master classes. You don't have to invest in that. That's a part of your membership. So the value is there, baby. The value is there. I want you to come in. Daily foreign exchange. Thank you for that seed. I appreciate that, baby. I want you to come in and I want you to give me your yes. I want you to be intentional. I want you to come in with an aim, come in with a target, come in with a goal. And if you're one of my students that you've been in there and you haven't been moving with intention, this is your message to let you know I'm finna start moving with intention. I'm not just gonna mosey around no more. I'm gonna get the most out of my investment. Because you have a coach that is committed. Okay, you have a real coach that is serious about your growth, that actually cares about you, that prays for you, that plan. Listen, before I got on this live with y'all, I was sitting here right now planning and strategizing on the next teaching that I'm gonna bring to y'all. I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly studying, I'm constantly praying, I'm constantly in the lab coming up with what are better ways that I can serve them? What are better ways? What's some new information I can give them? What can I share with them this week? I'm constantly meeting with my team. We strategize, come up with ways on how we can better serve you. What new products can we bring to you? What new teachings, what new master classes? So understand that you are in good hands. Okay, like all state, baby. You in good hands. And if you watch some more of the videos, is a lot of information that I give away right here on this video, right here on this YouTube channel that's gonna help you change your life. You know what? That's how I always decide whose program I'm gonna invest in. Because I'm an investor myself. I invest in coaching and I invest in programs and training for myself. And that's one of the ways that I always know, who am I going to spend my money with? Who am I going to invest my money with? I invest my money with the people that I have been able to get results from their free information. If you've been blessing me with the free information that I didn't even have to pay for, you've given me some information that changed my life for the free. You gave me something that helped me go make some money for the free. You didn't even charge me for that, but I was able to come on your channel. I was able to come on your Instagram, your YouTube, your TikTok, and you gave me some information that changed my life, changed my business, that added value to me. Oh, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Because if the free helping me, then I know the paid information going to be next level. That's how you know who you need to invest with. That's how you know who you need to pull out your wallet for and who you need to just keep it trucking. Keep on ticking. Because if you can't get, I need to be able to get some information for the free. Come on now. Many of my students, y'all know, I want you to think about how many videos you actually watched before you joined the membership. Think about how many videos, how many messages added value to your life, blessed you, and changed your life before you even joined the in-person events. And I usually do a poll on this when I get in person because I love to collect data like that. I forgot to do it in Atlanta, but I did it. The last time I did it, we was in Houston. And I remember doing it at our VIP days too. When I have the in-person VIP days, I usually do a poll. And many of the women, many of the people that come to the events, they'll say, Toya, I've been watching you since 2020. I've been watching you since 2021. I've been watching you since 2022. And it might have took them 2 years. It might have took them 3 years. It might have took them 6 months, however long, because each one of you are in different, you're in different stages of the journey. But when it is right for you to come in, you will know. You will know. Because none of them have ever regretted it. When they made that decision to invest, when they made that decision to come in, they came in. You'll know when it's time for you to come in because it won't feel forced. It won't feel forced. It won't feel like something that you gotta do, but it will literally be like a door opening for you and it just being illuminated and it's saying, come this way. come this way. You need to do this. Like, and even if you know when it's God, because you will push it off and then it'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. So if this is your time and you know this is your time to take action, you know this is your time to come in, I want you to click that link in the description. And I want you to come on in, baby. Okay? And then understand that when you come in, you are saying yes to a better life. You saying yes to better relationships. You saying yes to better finances. I see all of these things for you. And when you come into the program, we're going to give you the knowledge, give you the information that you need to have that plus more. Your new life, your dream life, because you deserve that. You deserve that. What we said earlier, what did you say? I deserve it. I deserve it. You deserve that. And as your coach, I'm committed. I'm committed. Whether I'm coaching you here on the videos on YouTube or whether you join the membership, I'm committed to giving you what you need. The membership is just another level. It's another level of the information. If you're ready to go to the next level, that's who the membership is for. Okay? But whether you are or not, you got the YouTube videos right here. Say yes to yourself today. Say yes to your dream life today. Say yes to your goals today. And get up every day and say yes over and over and over again. And if you're ready to have a coach to hold you accountable and have a family of other people that are just like you, that are pushing one another towards greatness, and you ready for that next level, then the membership is for you. Okay? So I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I want to pray over you too before you go. I want to pray over you, and I want you to come back and watch this video. I want you to save this video, and I want you to come back and watch it, because this was a whole masterclass. This was a whole masterclass. Like, if you were doing something during the video, if you was on the go, you was on the move, I want you to make it your business to set aside time. There go that intention. Intention say, I'm not just going to watch the video just to be watching it, but I'm going to watch the video and I'm going to actually listen. I'm going to pay attention. Come on now. I'm going to put some intentionality behind me watching this video. I'm not just going to mosey through it and just watch it just to say I watched it. I'm going to get my journal. I'm going to get my blue ink pen. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to execute. I'm going to take one thing. And I want you, before we pray and before you go, listen, I want you to do this. Out of what we said today, out of everything we talked about today, I want you to make one action step. What is one action step that you will take today, leaving off of this video, leaving off of this coaching session is what this was. This is a whole coaching session. What is one action step can you take for yourself today to move you closer to your dream life? Where you say, I'm not moseying around in this area no more. I'm going to move with intention. What is one intentional step that you can take? And I want you to write it down, and I want you to commit to taking that step this week. This week. Not next week, not next month, not next year. We ain't saving it for the New Year's. This is your today's resolution, not New Year's resolution. This is today's. This is this week's resolution. What is one action step that you will commit to taking when you leave off this video that will move you closer to your dream life? Even if it's just an inch closer, even if it's just a little bit. What is one action step? And I want you to write that down. And I want you to hold yourself accountable now. If you're able to do this, then you hold yourself accountable. If not, you need to join the membership. You need to join the community so you can have a coach that will hold you accountable, and you can get with an accountability partner. We link you up with accountability partners, accountability groups. Some of the divine ones in there have formed groups of multiple people. Some of them are in pairs where it's just two. But listen, when you really get serious about change, it take this plus more to keep you on the straight and narrow. If you know you can't trust yourself to hold yourself accountable, it's time to come on in. It's time to get coaching. It's time to get mentoring. It's time to join a community. But I want you to take that step. I want you to write it down, and I want you to hold yourself accountable. If you're in the membership, I want you to post it in the support group. Whatever your action step is, I want you to come over to the support group in the academy, and I want you to post it there. Because when you let other people know, when you let your accountability partners know what your plan is, what you gonna do. Now, you done put it out there. Now, you got to do it. Now, you can't bike up on your goals. Now, you can't be like, oh, well, I ain't, you know how it is when you don't tell nobody. You can just not show up and ain't nobody gonna be looking for you. But when you tell somebody, now it's like, yeah, they gonna be looking for me, or they gonna ask me how it went. And I know if I ain't even try, then you just gonna feel bad. And what it does, it beats down your confidence. It beat down your confidence. So that's part of what having a community, what it brings to you. It gives you that confidence that, you know what, I am a person that set goals and I execute on my goals. I do what I said I would do. That's why I'm so confident now. Number one, my confidence comes from who I am in God. That's number one. My spiritual foundation. That's where my confidence comes from, my identity in Christ. And then after that, my confidence comes from me doing what I said I would do. When I stopped letting myself off the hook and I held myself accountable and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I said I would do it and I'm going to do it. When I started holding myself accountable, boom. That's when my confidence went through the roof. When I didn't give myself the easy way out. I held myself accountable and I said, Toya, you said you're going to get up and do this walk. You're going to get up and do this walk. And even though it be feeling so bad, it be feeling like hell when you make yourself get up and do it. After you finish, you feel good about yourself. You feel good. Why? Because you set out to do something and you did just what you said you would do. So I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I got to go. That's my groceries. I got to go run and grab my groceries, and I got to go run and grab the children. But I look to see you on our coaching call this Friday. Will I see you? Will I see you on the call, baby? I think they're going to leave. I think she's going to leave it at the door. Will I see you on the coaching call this Friday? Give me a yes in the comments if you're going to be in there. And also, too, this is not a membership where we just give you a whole bunch of videos and send you out and just let you watch the videos. It's not just it's videos in there. It's a whole vault of knowledge in there for you. Replays, coaching sessions, master classes, but you're not just getting a whole bunch of videos. You actually get live mentoring from me. Dr. J, thank you so much for your CD. I appreciate that. You get live mentoring and coaching from me. So if I'm gonna see you there this Friday, put that. I see you, Emil. I see you, honey. I see you, Melanie Rankin, Karen Williams, Alicia. Yes, come on now. My OG divine ones in this thing. I'm going to see y'all on the coaching call this Friday. I'll send y'all an email shortly with the link. Come in with intention. Come in with a plan. Come in with your journal and your blue ink pen. Come on, Ty. I'm going to see you in that thing. Yes. So y'all join. If you haven't joined, join. And we're going to be waiting for you on the other side. This your time, baby. This your season. So Heavenly Father, I just thank you so much for each and every one of the chosen ones, each and every one of the divine ones that tune in to this session today. Father, I pray blessings and breakthrough over their life today. I pray that you will keep them safe, that you will put a hedge of protection around them, Lord, that you will keep them safe from all harm, from all damage, Lord. I pray right now that you send the big boys, send the angels right now, Lord, to watch over them. And I speak blessings, I speak abundance, I speak healing, deliverance, salvation, and success over each and every one of them, Lord, until we meet again. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all be safe, and I'll check